Good afternoon and congratulations on your new Forester. Today we're going to go over the buttons so you can be a little more familiar with your car. We're going to start under your left vent. Whole cluster of buttons here going from top left. That's just going to be another way you can open your trunk. Blank button so everything looks symmetrical. Memory liftgate, which we'll explain how you use that in a different video actually. Next one over is a dial that controls how bright your interior screens are. Traction control pairs all your tires to move at the same speed, lessening your chance of hydroplating. Then you're going to have your auto start-stop engine. Anytime your engine block's heated up to the proper temperature and the engine doesn't need to stay on at a full stop, say a red light, engine shuts off, feels just like you turn your car off. Right as you take your foot off that brake pedal though, your engine immediately kicks back on, good to go to pull forward. That's going to save a lot of gas in city and traffic driving. Next button over is blind spot navigation. Black box, either side of your mirror. You'll see it's located right there. And one on the other side as well. That's going to light up bright orange to let you know when anyone's in your blind spot. Nice and easy. And then the last one's just going to be a button so everything looks symmetrical as well. Next, we're going to talk about your steering wheel. Starting on the left side, top two arrows are going to control radio presets and whatever music you're listening to. Under, you have your volume knob. Nice and easy to control your volume. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Source is going to switch between AM radio, FM radio, Sirius, all of that fun stuff. Info, as you can see, will control your very top screen. A little hard to see with the light, but lots of good things in there. I suggest taking a look through them. Once you have your phone hooked up via Bluetooth, you're going to have your answer call and end call, along with any voice commands like call home, call work, things like that nature. You're also going to have buttons a little tucked behind. These are actually going to control your center screen. Once again, lots of good information in that I suggest taking a look at. Moving to the right, you're going to find your adaptive cruise control. Now, this is one of your items that are tied in with your eyesight features. I usually suggest not using the adaptive cruise control for the first 1,000 miles because of a grace period where you want to be a little careful on the acceleration, braking, and you want to stay away from the cruise control just because it could affect your miles per gallon with everything being so new. But for features of using, top right would turn it on, and as you can see, and now I'll let you know there's a car with white lines in front of it. Each one of those white lines is approximately a car length. You can go up to 4, as low as 1. This is what I would add it up. This takes that space away. So if I hit this, you'll see now those lines are dropping, and then the other would raise. In the middle, you have your set, just like regular cruise control. Then your lane keep assist, which will help you while you're keeping you in the lane. You're going to have 2 different drive modes, Intelligent and Sport Sharp. Intelligence is going to save you a little bit of gas. Sport gives you a bit more of an initial pickup for merging, switching lanes, things like that. You can always know what gear you're in. Right next to, tells you right now we're in park. You can see that little I letting us know we're in Intelligent. S for Sport. Next, we're going to talk about your cluster down by your gear shift. So first things first, you have your parking brake. Flick it up to turn it on. Red light indicates that it's on. Put your foot all the way down on the brake and push that button straight down to deactivate it. AVH, Auto Vehicle Hold. This is going to be very helpful when you have to stop on hills at, say, like a red light. Once your car comes to a complete stop at that red light, you can hit that button to turn it on. Lets you know right up there in green that it is now turned on. You can take your foot off the brake and your car will rest on that hill. Benefit of this is right as you hit that gas pedal, instead of getting that initial lag back, car will go straight forward, good to go. Next, in the middle, you're going to have your X mode. So X mode is going to have 2 different settings. First off, what X mode is off-roading. Most important part is you cannot go over 15 miles an hour when you're in X mode. It will not allow you. All you would have to do is tilt it to the left or right, depending on which mode you need. It always lets you know real nice and big up there that it's turned on. I tell everyone this is meant for all terrain other than asphalt. Push that straight down, deactivates, and you're good to go. And finally, heated seats for both front and passenger. Next, we're going to talk about your touch screen. So first things first, you're going to want to pair your phone up through the Bluetooth. So you can hit the phone. It'll prompt asking if you'd like to connect the device. You can hit yes. You would then go into your phone setting, go into Bluetooth, and then find Subaru BT. That's when it'll walk you through the rest. Good to go. This is what it'll look like, but it'll have all your information once you're all set up. Home button brings us back to the home page, and you can see at the top left you have the same icon that would do the same as well. Apps is anything compatible with both your cell phone and the car. So My Subaru, Subaru Starlink, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that fun stuff. We're actually going to go over Subaru Starlink and My Subaru in a different video, so hang tight for that one. You're also going to have your settings, which is just going to be your general settings, your vehicle settings, sound, all that fun stuff. Once again, I suggest taking a look through that. Good information in there. Media is going to be anything that isn't radio. Bluetooth, aux cord, USB, CD if your car is compatible with that, all of that fun stuff. If you do have a CD player, it'll be located right between those two red dots. Add Shortcut gives you a nice advantage of being able to add boxes to the home screen. So say there's a number you call every day, you'd actually be able to go into the phone. Nothing's connected now, but it would actually allow you to then set home page icons for whatever you'd like. And finally, your radio. So what's nice about your radio is your radio presets. You can mix match them with AM, FM, Sirius, whatever you find most convenient. All you have to do is tune to whichever channel you would like. Click and hold. Beeps to let you know that it's saved, and now you're good to go. And then at the bottom, you'll have all your shortcuts as well, which makes things a little more convenient for while you're driving. Now we're going to talk about your climate control. Left controls your temperature, hot or cold, on, off, auto, AC for when you need the colder air, fan speeds in the middle, max AC. Then you're going to have your mode. Turning this will control where your airflow comes out, whether it's on your feet, your face, defrost end feet, the whole nine. It's a little awkward to see now because of the light, but if you can, it'll always show you up top. What's also nice is you're going to have your front defrost and your rear defrost. Your rear defrost is not only going to do your back window, it's also going to do your windshield wiper blades and your side mirrors. Really convenient to have. Finally, we get to eyesight. So, if you weren't aware, you have a camera right here and a camera on the other side as well, always facing the road to make sure that you're staying in your lane and nothing's ahead of you. First feature we're going to have is lane keep assist. Driving down the road, say you're talking to someone in the back seat, you start to veer out of your lane a little bit. Real nice and big right here, it's going to pop up letting you know you got to bring it back in. If you don't, it will apply a pound or two of pressure to the steering wheel that helps guide you back in. Only a pound or two, real easy to override if there's ever a detour and you have to go in that left lane. What's also nice is anytime you use your turn signals, that feature automatically deactivates, so you don't have to worry about switching lanes, merging, or anything like that. On the right side, we're going to have your forward collision assist. Driving down the road, if a deer jumps in front of your car's going to apply full brakes. Very sudden, very abrupt, very last minute, but works very well. And finally, you're going to have SOS and roadside assistance. These are going to be tied in with your Starlink if that's a package that you opted for. SOS would call the closest 911 dispatch. The I for information is going to be your roadside assistance for a cracked windshield, pop tire, run out of gas, all that fun stuff. Well, that basically sums up your brand new Forester. Feel free to reach out for any questions. Enjoy the rest of your day.